Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so let's celebrate. Took me long enough, but thank you guys for watching and I hope you stick around for the whole look. Bear with me if the editing's bad, just getting used to it. Today I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day look since it's February. But before I get in, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Brooke, I'm 19 years old. And I've only been doing makeup for less than a year, so I'm not the greatest. So if you're watching me, I'm sure we'll be learning together throughout this journey. So I guess we can go ahead and dig right into it. Alright, so first things first, you have to do your moisturizer and your primer. Bear with me because I'm sick right now and my face decided to break out this morning. So for my moisturizer, I'm going to be using the IT Confidence in a Cream, and I mix it with this just to get my face really hydrated. And then I put this underneath my eyes so I don't get too dark because I have really dark under eyes. This you can get off of Amazon. And then for primer, I'll be using this. I believe it came in the FabFitFun box, and I love this stuff. Really makes your face feel refreshed and it gives you that glowy look that you're going for. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of those on, and once I get back we'll discuss what palettes we're using. Before we get into what palettes we're using, I just really wanted to touch on you always have to moisturize and use a primer so your foundation doesn't look bad and patchy. So use a lot of moisturizer. You do not want your skin getting dry. And for primer, you always want to use a lot too, just so it sets better and gives you a better look, because you never want to go for the look that you can tell you're wearing foundation. I always love going for the natural look. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go with the eyeshadow. And you always want to use an eyeshadow primer. It doesn't matter the brand. It just makes the colors appear more vibrant, and I find it easier to blend because blending is really important. So I'm going to go ahead and apply just a small amount so the shadows can appear better. Alright, so I really didn't put much on. I'm not a big fan of that brand, so I'm definitely going to have to invest in another one. I'm not sure if you can see, but it really did not do much and I used a lot. So now we're just going to go in with our palettes, and we're going to be using my new Morphe 35 Icy palette. I'm so excited for this palette because it's just so gorgeous. I have not used it yet, so I'm not sure how pigmented the colors are. So we're just going to go ahead and dip into this light pink right here just for the top right there on the brow bone, and I'm going to be using my Luxie 239 brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I applied a couple layers, and obviously this is just a light shade just to kind of get all over there. The blue's from another makeup look I did. Now I'm gonna be going into this brighter of a pink, and we're just gonna go right underneath, and you always want to tap your brush somewhere just to get off the loose powder so it's not going all over your face. And I like to do one eye at a time. I know everyone's different. I just prefer it better to make sure I like the look first. So I'm just going in, and this one's very pigmented for a light pink. I'm not sure if the camera's catching it. And then I'm also going to be using my 39L palette from Morphe. So I have the 39L palette from Morphe, and I'm just going to be dipping into this bright pink right here, and I'm just going to put it right underneath where I put that very light pink. And I have not used this palette yet either, so tap the brush. That's so pretty. As you can tell, I'm doing a pink Valentine's Day look. So yeah, that's very pigmented. So I'm just going to go over that a couple of times and then I'll be back on. Alright, so now I'm just going to take a brush to just blend that all out. So we're just going to go in with those two colors and lightly go in a circular motion. And you always want to hold the brush down here so you're not pressing down as hard. The more up you are, the more pressure you put. So we're just going to blend, blend, blend. And I got this crease cutter. I've never used it before, so I think I'm gonna use this today and cut my crease. And I have hooded eyes, so I always have to go up more, but we will explain that once I get this box open. Alright, so I got the little creaser, and it says all you do is, well, you're supposed to use the liquid that comes in the box, but it doesn't match with this look. So I'm just kind of dipping it into the eyeshadow, and I already kind of started, but you just go on your crease line and swipe up. It does help a lot if you have problems cutting your crease. I know it's a struggle that a lot of people have. I would definitely recommend. And like I said, I have hooded eyes, so it has to go a little bit above where my crease is, just so you can see. My eyes aren't like really bad hooded, I've seen worse. But yeah, eyeshadow is always a struggle with hooded eyes. So I mean, this works. It's cool. So it even comes with a little brush. So I'm just going to dip it into that color, and I'm just using this one out of the Icy palette. And I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. And we'll go back through and fix it all up. Usually I just use concealer to cut my crease, but I really wanted to try that. I'm not sure if I prefer it over my concealer. I probably should have put concealer there still. But we're going with the flow. This brush gives it a lot of fallout. So like I said, I still have to touch it all up, but yeah, it worked a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch it all up, and then we are going to be doing a winged eyeliner, which I really don't do much. I just don't like the wing with my eye shape, but since it's Valentine's Day, I want to do the wing and put a heart on the wing, and I have not tried that yet, so we will see if I do okay with it. But so I'm gonna go ahead and get. Alright, so now that I got that fixed up a little bit, I am going to take this Mary Kay eyeliner and go ahead and do my wing. I'm not going to do it on camera because I'm not going to embarrass myself, so even though I probably already am. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back to draw the heart in there if the eyeliner works out. Alright, so I got my one wing on, and I'm going to be going in with white eyeliner, and I'm pretty much just going to draw the heart on there, and we'll see how it works. I guess I'll try to do it on camera. I've never done this before, like I said. We'll see if this shows up. Can you guys see? Oof, I'm so nervous. I'm just getting the outline for now. have to use a purple? I don't have a pink eyeliner, so we're kind of just going with the flow. You can see a little bit. Alright, so now you can see it a little bit. I'm gonna go off camera to fix it up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we got that on there. It's looking okay. And now we're just gonna go on with lashes. And then I'm gonna go do this eye, and when I get back, I will let you know what lashes I. Okay, so I got the second eye done, and I'm gonna be using these lashes. They're very dramatic, and I feel like this look is very dramatic, so we need dramatic lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my duo glue, and you just want to get the band of the lash, and then you're gonna let it dry for 15 to 30 seconds. It just depends on how tacky you want it when you put it on. Everyone's different. I prefer to wait 30 seconds. And then also I learned a trick with this. It doesn't have to be purr, but with this, if you put glue on your eyeliner line and then you also put the glue here, it sticks very well, because I always have a problem with it coming off the lash. They don't stay very long for me. So I found that works, but I'm not going to do it on the lash line because I'm just doing this look for the YouTube video and to take pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and do the glue, and then I'll be back when my lashes are on. Forgot to mention too, you always want to use an eyelash curler before putting on eyelashes, and then just one small coat of mascara, and I'm going to be using this for my just one coat, and then I'm going to be using it for the bottom lash line. So you just want to curl your lashes so you can't tell the difference, but unfortunately with my lashes, they're long, but I can never get them to stay curled, and I don't want lash extensions, and I've tried the lash lift kit and I could not get it to work. So I always have to curl my lashes for a very long time. I usually do it while this is drying, so then they can look not as noticeable, but they still look noticeable that I'm wearing fake lashes. So now I'll be back when I have my lashes on. Alright, so now that my lashes are on, I already put my coat of mascara on after. I'm going to dip into the 39L palette and just get this white shimmer here, and get a brush. What brush? I'm just going to get this one because it's right here. Just a flat. And I'm just going to get at the top. So it kind of just gives it a little highlight. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a smaller brush. So I'm getting a small brush because it's not really working. So we're just giving it so it kind of gives it a highlight. And now, after, I'm going to do my under eye with eyeshadow, but first we are going to go in with our concealer. And what I do for concealer so it doesn't crease really bad on the bottom is I just put 3 dots on each side, and I take my finger because the oil on your finger helps spread it better and lets it set better. And then what I do after that is just use a little bit of setting powder because you don't want much because believe it or not, that can make it crease really bad as well. So I'm just going to be using my Becca setting powder, and I'm just going to dip my finger in there just a little bit, and you want to do it right away so it does not crease. And I'm just blending it out. And then next is this eye. I really do not use much concealer anywhere because I do not like concealer. I really just use it underneath my eyes to kind of brighten them up. And you want to use this finger, your ring finger, because it's softer than all the others, I guess. Like, it doesn't have much skin. I'm not sure what it is. I just heard that you're supposed to use that one because under here there's not much skin, so you don't want to apply too much pressure. So I'm just going to keep blending that out. And then take my setting powder and set it. And then I usually just take my little sponge here and go underneath. Okay, and then now I'm going to take the Hit the Lights palette and go into that bright pink and just take a little flat brush. This is the BMX 466, the Moda brush. I believe this one came in BoxyCharm. And I'm kind of just going to connect with that wing and just go underneath. I'll have to clean that up a little bit, but then I'm going to do the same with the other eye. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this white and put it on the inner corner to give it that glow. I'm not sure if you can see it with this lighting. And then I'm going to do the same to this eye. And I'm blending it into that hot pink. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go in with my foundation. And I use the Derma Blend, and I'm the shade 39N. So what I typically do is just put drops on my hand and then take my brush that came in BoxyCharm, the BoxyCharm brush, and I just go in with that. Okay, so I got my foundation on and I usually just bring it down to my neck so it can blend together. And now I am going to use my Becca setting powder again, and I'm just going to get the powder brush that came in BoxyCharm, and I'm just going to set my face, and I don't use too much. But I get it everywhere because that Derma Blend needs it. And then we're going to be contouring. And I use my Kat Von D contour palette, so let me go ahead and get that out. Alright, so I use my Kat Von D contour palette, shade and light. And I usually use this shade. And I'm trying it on a different brush today because I hate the other brush that I usually use. So this will just give you a slimmer looking face. See, you can tell the difference. And then I just go in a little bit on my nose. But I don't work too hard on it because it's going to be crooked anyway. And I just usually take this light shade and just go up a little bit. And then you can take the dark and go right there. And then I take the dark shade that I use on my cheeks and I go underneath my lip. To give it that shadow effect. To make your lips look bigger. And then I use my Milani, I did not say Bolani, bronzer. And I have a Sigma brush that I just go over top and around. Alright. Now time for my favorite part, which is highlighter. And I typically mix highlighters. So today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild. I'm not sure if you can see, this lighting is very bright. It's Golden Flower Crown. And I'm just going to take my Morphe Y11 brush and really kick that on there. And go right on my cheekbone. Right above it. And like I said, I use a lot of highlighter. And I bring it up a little bit. And then you just get your nose, a little bit right here. And then I bring it up a little bit here as well. I'm not sure what that is. And then I have the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. And I'm just going to put that over top of it. Alright. Now, I am going to take off what is on my lips. I always get foundation on my lips. And then I'm going to go grab my mascara to put it underneath, to put it on my under eyelid. Alright, so now for my brows, I don't go all out on them because I like the shape of my brows and also because I don't know how to do it. So I pretty much just kind of go the line there and then go the line there and then fill it in just a little bit. And then the same with this side. But I also go up here because this one's down more than this one for some reason. I guess when I was younger, plucked too hard there. And then I'm just going to be taking a brow brush, and you always want to brush upwards. Okay. So now I'm going to be taking my Alamar Cosmetics blush, and I'm just going to go in with the lightest shade here. I'm not a big blush fan. And I just get it a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to be taking my setting spray, Milani, and just spray it all over. And let it dry. And then I'm going to be taking my favorite lip gloss, which is the Dominic Cosmetics, I think it is. And I think I'm going to go over it with the color Pop So Juicy and the shade Princess Cut because that stuff's amazing. I'm not a big lipstick fan, just a lip gloss. I find that I look weird with lipstick. I guess because I'm just not used to seeing myself with it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the gloss because it's a plumping to get them just a little bit plump. This stuff's amazing. Hopefully the eyeliner is even. It's looking good. Alright, so I sprayed my face. I think I got everything done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me, and I hope I see you next time. If you could please like the video, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to my channel. It'll mean the world to me. Leave comments as you're watching. I would love to read them. If you have any suggestions of anything I can do better, please let me know. Like I said, I haven't been doing makeup long. I want to learn with you guys. So just leave a comment, just be nice about it, don't be mean. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I think my Instagram's on the YouTube thing. I'm not sure. I'm new to YouTube. I really don't know how to work it. But follow my Instagram, which is brooks.beauty.52. And stay tuned. I'm getting the Jeffree Star mystery boxes, the Valentine's ones. So I think I'm going to do an unboxing video on here whenever I get them. I think I get some tomorrow, but it's just the one size. I got all the sizes. So I think I'm just getting the one size tomorrow. They're taking forever to get here. So stay tuned for that. I'll be doing the unboxing video. And then also, if you guys would like a video on this Tati Beauty Blendiful, drop a comment. I have not used it before. I've been waiting to see if anybody wants to see my first reaction of it. I think that's all. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this video was okay. Like I said, it's my first video. Hopefully the editing's good and the sound and the lighting. Just let me know. But this is the final look. Great for Valentine's Day. Bye, beauties.